So your summary has to be not just your teaching role and what you do actually within David Lewis in there, but national legislation. That is, were you teaching children under the age of 16, what's required and things like that, yeah?
Okay.
That's CRB, regulatory requirements, codes of practice. And if you've got a code of practice on there, have you actually listed that?
I'm with you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because that could be another background piece of information, yeah? If any of the regulatory documents in your place are lengthy, a quick summary of them will do, yeah?
Okay.
You don't have to copy the whole thing and stick it in. If you want to do a synopsis of what it means actually in terms of how it's implemented, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's focusing what's required just through Ofsted, yeah, and the SEN code of practice. Well, that's particular to you, and it will be obviously you'll be able to repeat that for Unit 24 because it's the same thing. It's asking exactly the same thing in Unit 24. Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. It just needs, and I will put that on for you. Oops, I'm doing it now.
At least I'll be able to understand it.
Yeah.
If I make an amendment to it, Phil, do you want me to put them in a different colour or anything so you know that what's different when I send it back to you?
No, it's not necessarily for you four because I've got you all in a box together. I know what you're doing. I know what I've read. And if you put me something back on, unless it's a big piece, yeah.
Okay.
It's a big piece. Just put the font a different colour, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll change it back to black when I've read it.
Right. I'll send it you in a different colour and you put it back to black. That's fine.
Yeah. When I send it back, I'll have read it. I'll have corrected this, whatever it says on the side of here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. So. Got a gram. Excellent. Is that a dog joining in?
Yeah. She always joins in.
Good job my cat can't hear it. He's sat outside in the garden.
She'd be very happy chasing that, Phil.
Is it what?
She'd be very happy chasing your cat.
He wouldn't. You've not seen the size of him. He's like a small leopard.
And the dog she's massive.
He's absolutely frightening. He's as soft as my pocket. He wouldn't even bite you. But he has that, that plant catnip.
Yeah.
All cats go doodle when you give him a piece of that. He just rolls on his back, backwards and forwards for about 5 minutes.
She's just doolally. Got 3 kids, and she takes it in turns. Like every hour, she has an hour in bed with them all at night. She goes the rounds every night of on all 3 beds of who she has an hour with. She's a nightmare. She's massive as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, good. I have achieved some then. I'm quite impressed by this.
What? As I said to you right at the start, you've probably got most of the information either on documentary evidence that you've produced before or completely in your head anyway. Yeah?
Right.
So that's why I knew that it's not going to take as long as I said it originally once we've got set up.
Now I've set it up so exactly how you want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Appendix 3, referral. Yeah. Initial assessment. Okay. Can you hear me, Kat? He's outside the door now.
No, my dog's trying to have a fight with the watering can outside.
All right. He's appeared at the door now. His paws will be going up and down on the window in a minute. He's going, row, row. Want me tea?
She's trying to get a book. She's had a foot stuck in the watering.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Yeah, so you're covering, you see, in the diagnostic assessment, agreeing individual learning goals, using formative as well as summative assessments.
Yeah.
Yeah, full days is complete, and the report is finally completed. Form assessment, execution work. Ensure that learning individual needs are met. Long-term goals broken into smaller targets that lead to long-term goal. Each learner is assessed. Good. So you've got your appendix in there for 4 and 5 diagnostic. Yeah.
Yeah, I've put two appendices in there, 4 and 5.
That's right. Yeah. One for each learner. Yeah.
Yeah, one for each learner. Yeah.
With your explanation of how it works is great. Can you see how it makes it a lot easier for me when I'm going through it now? I can just whisk through. Yeah. It tells me where the evidence is, and that tells me what it is.
But I take it when I now move to learning Unit 2, if I'm using, for example, you're on an ILP now. If I need an ILP again for Unit 2, I would just use Appendices 6 again, wouldn't I?
Exactly, yeah. Please refer to Appendix 6, Unit 1.
Yeah.
2.4. You always use that as well.
I have done.
Appendix 6, ILP 2.4. That's great. Exactly right, because it refers straight to it. You see, I have to get, because although I'm the IQA for the college, because I assess this, I've got to get somebody else to IQA it. So it makes it straightforward for them as well. Yeah.
But like, if you've come to 3.1, then it says divide. So I haven't put an explanation. Is that right? I've just given you my
Divide the scheme of work in accordance with internal and external requirements and see appendix. What you need to put in there, and I'll put this on as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't put my type in right now.
Sorry, because it just says divide. I just thought my scheme of work would be enough. That's why I didn't put anything in there. So I will. I'll just edit that and tomorrow.
When it says something specific on the assessment criteria, then refer to that. Always refer to that. If it says it wants to evaluate or analyse something, then you need to explain it with examples and why, how it operates. And again, where something like that is that says, what I want to see, you're going to show me that, just tell me why it meets the internal and external requirements. Simple as that. It doesn't need to be a huge amount of writing, just a quick explanation of why it does that. Yeah. Right. So again, it meets the individual needs of learners, so you've told me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Exactly right. So let's just move that on. Copy that up. Right, that's okay. It's just asking for an explanation there, so that's straightforward. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Right, now you're telling me that. Tell you what, let's move that on. That's better. So you've got recorded feedback as well.
Yeah, I've given you where I've actually done some narrative work on a student's piece of actual work that they've done. I've shown you that feedback on there and how I've enabled them to do their bit as well.
Brilliant. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Which is done through symbols because that particular student can't read all right. So they've done symbols and I've done narrative work on there.
Yeah. I have another student on the course that is working towards this. She just finished her unit 2 now. She works with SEN in mainstream education.
Ah, right, okay.
And they use I forget what it was now. I can't remember exactly what it was. But the kids lie on the floor with pillows, and they have like light sequences on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And I thought that was
high point. There's a young lad actually on this morning at some point this week who was speaking through eye pointing. We have some of our students do that as well.
Yeah. I learn a lot on this course, you know.
That is it.
Right. That explanation is a little brief. What I need you to do is have a look at the, I'll show you in a minute, just a second, before I make a comment. Why is it not there? Here we are.
Oh, is it in Unit 2?
Yeah, I put them there because it's follow suit on there, and you've already covered it. I'll quickly look at that. I don't know whether it's one I've written this or not. Oh no, this is one I picked up. Yeah. And because it's asking about theory stuff on this one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's that one, which is for Unit 2. I'll go back up there and I'll drop that.
But I can use that for Unit 1.
And the other one was behaviour.
Right, okay.
Oops. Yeah, that's one I put on that. That's just to give you some, there's some links to lots and lots of different things on there. Looking at different ways of managing behaviour rather than the theoretical side. These are actually practical ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can actually use some. Have a read through there and point out a few that you actually use, yeah.
Yeah.
So it just extends that a little bit.
Okay, so just extend 4.1.
Yeah, I'll put that on there. Yeah. Review. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diversity policy. Excellent. That's it. That's fine. Aha, I've caught you. Well, does that say there?
What?
What does that word say there?
Leaners.
It's one of the most common errors that all students make. In fact, one of them actually said leaners on every mention of it.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's the first one, I think.
Yeah. What I've done, what I did with her, I actually got, you use find at the end.
Yeah. Find and replace.
And replace. Yeah, it was easier. There was about 35, I think.
That might be my first one.
Yeah, I'll let you off.
No space between is and known.
That's better.
Yeah, pound, half a pound. Or not like half a pound. Sorry, Phil, just 1 minute. Paul, I park further down the drive for you to get out. Keys at the bottom of the stairs if you need to move my car. No, you just go and shut the door, darling. Dad's just gone out in the car, sweetheart. I don't think his house keys with him, love. Sorry, Phil. Carrying on with life around you.
Yeah, I'm carrying on without you.
Oh, has he already done it? All right, sweetheart.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
I feel a bit more relieved now you're going through this, and most of it done, to be honest with you.
If you've got material and bags of supportive evidence, then the amount of writing you've got to do drops considerably. Yeah.
It's minimal, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I think the end of this unit, Phil, like the number 8, I think I really struggled. I struggled a bit with them, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, I'll just work. Yeah, I'll work through to that, and then we can.
Thank you.
So that's okay. I put on that last one while you were talking. Yeah.
All right.
Also, to ensure that health and safety policy is known, understood, and adhered to. Just add how this is done. Yeah.
Okay. So, for example, we make sure we get all of our staff.
Yeah.
Okay, to sign to say they have understood and read the policy.
Yeah.
Is that all we need? Just that, literally that sentence?
That's it. I've said just add how this is done. Yeah.
Right. So I can just add that one sentence to that.
Yeah.
So we make sure that we have. Because obviously I'm a manager as well. So what I do is I have all my staff. Whenever any new policies come out, we have a group supervision, and everyone has to sign to say they've read and understood new policies.
Excellent.
And that's all.
And your quality personnel should be making sure that the new version is enforced and the other one's ripped up.
That's right.
Got me boring head on tonight.
That's fine. Getting me through my work, I'm happy.
The communique message used in. Right, that's exactly. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Quite a lengthy one, that one. Sorry. Quite a bit of info on that one, Phil.
Yeah. You pick that one up.
What does that one say? Sorry. The glasses on. EHC. Is that just what the EHC is?
You put EHC plan, right? If you use initials on anywhere through your text, always say initially at the first point you use it, what it is. Yeah.
Add some further up, Phil.
Have I missed it?
You might have done, darling, because I've used it quite a few times.
Right, I've missed the explanation earlier on then. Okay.
Because that's now the new statement, isn't it? And all the kids have to have them.
Yeah.
So anyone within our college has to have an EHC now, because it's a new statement. I thought I'd put it in. I think I've used it several times, darling.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Just as long as the explanation for it somewhere, that's okay.
Yeah. And it's only once, isn't it? I'm right. Once I put it once, that's all you need.
That's it. Once you've used it, once you put it in, that's it. That's fine. Only on the first time you use it, that's all. Right. Quite a bit of writing there. And what
Yeah.
it is, it's an excellent explanation of what you do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Analyse effectiveness.
Yeah.
At the end,
Why?
yeah.
Oh, let me see. On again. Wait a minute. Why is this effective?
Why is this effective? Yeah. What you've done is you've explained the process of what you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
In various, well, you've several processes actually of what you do. Yeah.
We do.
What it's asking you to do is analyse the effectiveness of them. Yeah.
So basically, if I said to you, the effectiveness ensures that our students can communicate effectively and our equality and diversity is adhered to ensure that everyone can answer questions, for example.
Yes, that's one way, but also you need to put in why that particular method is used, what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. This is another one of those. Use inclusive teaching and learning. Now, on Unit 5, LO5, if you've noticed, LO 5.1, analyse, 5.2, analyse, 5.3, analyse, 5.4, use. Yeah?
Okay.
5.5, demonstrate.
Yeah.
And then back to adapt. That's okay. But how do you write a use and a demonstration? What you can do here, oh, you've done it, sorry, 13 observation. I can't read. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You can refer to any observations you've had done. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Because that is actually demonstrating it and showing what you've done. Yeah. Yeah. That quite often the command verb changes. Yeah. And it requires you to do something slightly different. So that's I had to actually put that on the cheat sheet. Use any observations you've got from your teaching observations you've got to do that with just a short explanation, which is fine. Yeah. So where are we? 5.4. Good. Right, okay. Put on there. Yeah. That bit just needs adding there. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Yeah. Putting it on, it's like a bland feature. All it should need is a little bit of direction to show whoever it is you're writing to that that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So adapt is
Sorry, you've got another mammoth paragraph there.
no, it's okay. I can speed read this because I know what it says. I know what it should say anyway. Yeah, that's what I want. And there. I think we'll have that one up again. Yeah, it's got it on there now. Right. What you need to do here is just differentiate.
Yeah. Comes with. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
The NDT notes obviously with professional, tutorials with students. Just literally as simple as that.
Yeah, just need to add in how it's different. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Of course I will.
Right. Okay. This is 6.1. This is the one everybody falls down on. Explain the purposes and types of assessment used in education and training. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not asking you to explain how you do it.
Right.
This is asking you how to explain the purpose and types of assessment used in education and training. Broad spectrum. So you need to look at other methods of assessment and why they're used and put something in about that, yeah? The initial assessment's fine because that's just part of the process. But it's how you use formative and summative assessments in and what type you use as well. Now, again, if you go on the VLE, you'll find back. Initial assessment. Also puts a piece in on here. Inclusive teaching and learning. Classroom behaviour. Yeah, developing teaching, learning and assessment. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that in Unit 2, that, Phil?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Teaching, developing teaching, learning and assessment.
Yeah. And developing teaching, learning and assessment. Yeah.
Yeah.
The suggested evidence is there, just like the other sheet I've got on there. But this is the actual bits in there to give you ideas for how it's the assessment process. I'm trying to think. There's some. These PowerPoints on here, are specific to the unit as well. I'm just thinking on Unit 1, if I have any of those, I have, Oh, I've got on here, Unit 1, LO6, Unit 2, LO5. Unit 1, LO6. There's information on there as well. People look at, So back to, where have we gone? Oops. No, I didn't do that.
That's 1.1.
That's what. That. If you look at that, have a look at that PowerPoint.
Yeah, I will do.
On 6.1, it'll give you some pointers to what it's actually asking you to do on there. Yeah.
Okay.
And again, your analysis needs to be a little bit clearer on the effectiveness of the assessment methods in relation to the individual needs of learners. So this is coming back to you again and what you actually do. And again, why is it effective?
Yes.
Tell me why those methods that you use are effective. Yeah.
Okay.
Or not. Or if there are any resources that you could use or will be better. Yeah. So let's put on 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to one of the girls, one of the girls that is on the Tuesday night class. She's looking to move from where she is. She's looking for a new post because she's not really happy where it's put on the use of resources and things like that. She's very critical of what they've got and what they use, and saying it's not that effective. It could be if they did this, this, and this. She's fine because what you write on here is between me and you. Nobody else sees it.
Yeah. See, where we look at is anything we ask for, we get. We want more iPads, we get them. They've just spent about $15.5 grand on some new screens for classrooms. Anything we ask for, to be fair, we're in the private sector, so we're very different. The students are paying to be a day student. I think it's £82,000 a year to send a student to us, and for them to live with us, it's £250,000 a year.
Yeah, I know. The money is there. If you're into mainstream education, though, in a lot of areas, it isn't.
It's not. We're lucky because we all, for the guys who are teaching, we're all in private education. So literally anything we ask for, within reason, we get, to be fair. Yeah.
Well, again, say so. It's nice when that happens.
Take it for granted that anything we want, we're given. If for example, I decided that the best way for me to teach numeracy to my class was to teach it through cooking. So I asked for an extra £30 a week for cooking ingredients, and I was just given it.
It's good when that happens, and a lot of the time, it's like certain budgets that government have. I was actually looking into something we're trying to get into, and the SFA funding for apprenticeships is underspent by 80%.
Really?
Sorry, 90%. Only 10% of the budget's been used. Now, there are a lot of reasons for that I got involved in a couple of years ago, because they made some changes to the rules of the way the apprenticeships were paid for, and I said it would be a total disaster, and it has been. The whole idea was changed.
I just realised I've not even answered 6.3.
You what?
I've not even answered it.
No. Use types of methods of assessment. So this needs to be any documentary evidence you've got that you can refer to where you've done assessment other than initial.
Okay, so diagnostic, baseline. So just put some more appendices in there, And obviously it needs some kind of narrative writing within that as well.
Just a quick explanation of what it is, that's all. Because again, it needs the documentary evidence because it's got that use in there again. And any copies of questions and stuff you've done or recorded, again, use for 6.4.
So again, I've only just, because it says use, I've just sent it as opposed to giving you an explanation.
You've got appendix there, feedback. Record outcomes of assessment. You could just put something in there about put that in because again, it's internal and external requirements.
And I suppose for us, they're going to be slightly different because we are funded solely by the local authority. So whether it's the 250,000 or the 80,000, it's funded. Well, some students are tri-funded between health, social care, and education.
Yeah.
However, the majority is education.
Yeah.
We have to prove the education, where an education board, the funders, that they are progressing. Whereas I suppose in mainstream, you're not having that annual review with the education people that are funding the placement, are you?
Yeah. But again, it just needs explaining. You've got your EHC review, but it can communicate the information to other professionals with an interest in learner achievement. So just a quick explanation of where that goes, what the information carries, and who gets involved with it. Yeah.
I suppose what I'm not putting there is each EHC review document. I've only put you one in from Manchester, for example.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that we deal with has a different review paperwork.
Yeah, but again, you only need one. Yeah, but it just needs some narrative to explain exactly what you've just said now. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Now, again, asking for your analysis. Yeah. The ways that you actually use minimum core is demonstrated in your planning and delivering. I mean, your cooking will do that because you're using measuring and all sorts of things like that are involved in that process, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
It just needs linking. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you put in there as well, see appendix, whatever scheme of work is as well, and session plan, or is that enough, just a diagnostic test?
No, you don't need. It's asking you for analysis on in ways that you do it, so you can explain the ways you do it and why you think that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, apply an observation. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Right. Yeah. No.
This is where I got a little bit. I must admit that I realised. I think I've sent this and not done it. Got a little bit stuck on the last bit.
Right. Well, I'm going to put this in now. I'll put this in on for you.
Yeah.
Where are we? Review.
Oh, I've done one bit. Sorry, I thought I'd missed both bits then.
Oops, back again. Yeah, okay. That is, again, yeah. So you've told me how, yeah? Here, well, actually, you can't answer this fully until you've done that. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Because you've reviewed the effectiveness of your own planning, delivering and assessing inclusive teaching and learning, taking account the views of learners and others, right? then need to identify any areas for improvement in your own practice and planning and delivering inclusive teaching and learning. Yeah. So again, that bit then just follows on from.
Right. Okay.
This is how. Yeah. Needs to be a reflection. Of hang on. Areas for him. B-E-M-E-N-T.
Brilliant.
Do 3-finger typing now. I'm getting really good.
I'll be speed typing in no time, Phil.
You've not seen the size of my finger? Well,
I have.
look at the size of those.
Do you know what? I can see what you're doing. I can't see you.
You don't see me at the bottom of the screen?
No.
I'll move up there then.
I can still hear.
You see me now?
Wait a minute. Oh my word. Zoomed right in, Millie, haven't I? No, all I can see is your computer screen, bizarrely.
All right, you should see a bubble at the side on the left-hand side.
No.
All right, perhaps it's only me that can see it then.
Yeah, I can't see
yeah. Yeah, so that's it, basically. This is how. It just needs to be reflection on the areas of any areas for improvement, yeah?
Right, yeah.
After you've done your reflective review of now this bit actually can be referred to in Unit 2 as well. There's a section in there so you'll be able to cross-reference it. Now, did I cover any of Unit 2 with you last week?
No.
Right,
I think you're going when I just went, you hurt me head a bit.
Right, well that bit's great now. There's nothing wrong with that. It just needs a bit of tidying up, job done. Yeah? Unit 1 complete. I'll just have a quick glance at Unit 2 because I want.
If I'm, for example, now, if I put something else in now, some more appendices in, I'm now going to put appendix, whatever it is, 15, for example, and it's going to be whatever I use on Unit 2. So, learning objective 1, 2.1, for example. If I'm using something that I've already put, for example, a scheme of work or a session plan, I'm just going to put the same appendices number on in Unit 2 on time. Yeah.
Where's it all gone? That's not the one. Frightened me now. Taking all my suggested evidence out. Back. Shut that down. Go back to that.
You know what? I think the Unit 2 I've got hasn't got
I've got it.
Oh, I've got it.
I've got it here now. It was masqueraded as something else. But I'm just going to nip through this very quickly now. I'll just explain how this works. Again, a short analysis of your teaching day-to-day situation. Evaluate using detail from your lesson planning and schemes of work, which again you can refer to. Again, 2.1 is a cross-reference point. 2.2 is a cross-reference point.
Is that all I need to put? Do I need to put any more narrative in, or can I just put 2?
Right.
1.
Watch what it says here. It needs an analysis. It needs an evaluation. It needs to show the copies of those and a quick explanation. But again, you can refer to 2.3 and 2.4 if you've already said that at Unit 1. Yeah? With you.
Yeah.
But again, it just said on this one about learning styles. Yeah? So you need, if there's something about if you've written at 2.3 and 2.4, something about learning styles, fine. If you've not, just add it here. Yeah?
I'm with you.
You can refer to Unit 1, LO 2.3 and 2.4. In addition to that, we've looked at learning styles and how people learn and what their learning preferences are, and then you can give me a bit of information on the different learning styles, yeah?
Yeah.
Scheme of work, again, straight cross-reference, but again, always when you cross-reference, check that what you said meets those 3 points. Yeah?
Yeah.
Design teaching and learning plans. Refer to copies of ILPs. and Unit 1, L3.2, checking your text again.
Individual goals and needs, yeah.
Yeah. Identify opportunities for learners to provide feedback, cross-reference LO1 3.5, noting the and others. Yeah?
Yeah.
And others. This is again, and I think we've actually covered it in Unit 1, I've just read it now. I've asked you to put on where you've got, where others are involved, why they're involved and what you need to do with it. That's the information, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fine. 2.5, again, cross-reference. Should be in Unit 1, LO 5.3, but you need to check your response meets the 2 criteria here, yeah?
Yeah.
Again, it's asking for a short explanation, respond and add your response at 3.1. There is also further reading on safe and inclusive in Unit 1 resources. It actually took me, hang on, oops.